This is the plaza in front of the cathedral when nobody else is around. So it's a little bit different. We got up this morning and we are going to get a picture or something from the cathedral, and then we're headed south on the Portuguese route, headed towards home. The Camino doesn't stop. This is us finishing the French route. This is us starting the Portuguese route. Backwards. I think there's a lot less excitement for the second part. Okay, we stopped at the Miradoiro, which is the high point before you enter Santiago. But for us, leaving Santiago, got some coffee, which makes a world of difference when you are exhausted. Buen camino. And then we started heading down, and we're going to go see some other friends that we have who are about 8 kilometers away or so, and then march our way towards Padrón. And Padrón is significant because that's where the ship was that landed with Santiago's bones, and then it was carried up into Galicia and faced a variety of misadventures, from wicked queens and killing cattle and dragons, and before it was buried, the bones were buried, and a hermitage was built and then forgotten and then rediscovered hundreds of years later by a shepherd, confirmed by a king who was fighting the Moors, started a pilgrimage, and about that time became St. James the Moor Slayer. So there's a big long history. Anyways, we're headed to Padrón, just a little path. I think we got caught in a little rain again. We stopped at some friend's house. They have a place called Casa de Pan, and they work with pilgrims. And we not only got something hot to drink and a little bit dried out, but we had a long conversation, and we got some help fixing the front of our stroller with a few more screws. So hopefully that will help us make it all the way home. This is the church that has the stone where the ship was moored to with the bones of Santiago when it came up the river. So if you go here, you can see that stone. and you get a stamp here, but this is very significant on the Camino de Santiago. It's on the Portuguese route, because then they carried the bones up into Santiago, well, all the way to what now is Santiago, and that is why pilgrims now go to Santiago. But this is where the boat landed. We are leaving Padrón. We stopped, made friends with a lady who owns a bar restaurant, and we'll go back there. And so now we are headed to Ponte Tesures, which gets its name from Ponte, which is bridge, and Tesures, which I guess comes from Caesar. So from the Roman times. Don't know a lot about the village, but we have hiked through there before because there's a different Camino called the Variante Espiritual. We made it to Ponte Tesures, found our albergue, and the rain just keeps rolling in, which I think is what's gonna be all day tomorrow. So when it does like this, it's hard to actually video anything because when you pull your phone out, it gets drenched. So, and now it's starting again. We found our albergue. We ate from the magical plastic bag that just holds all the food that we buy at grocery stores, which turns out to be a lot of snacks and fruit and nuts and tuna and whatever other scraps we toss in there. Hopefully that will be the last main meal we have to eat out of it, because it was just soaking wet and the potato chips were like soggy mashed potatoes by the time they make it to your mouth. But we are in Ponte Tesures, so we're getting very close to home.